Hey guys, what is going on? So we are in the Honda on the way to Auto Mafia. Actually, we are about to pull up to Auto Mafia. Gonna continue working on the car. There's not much left, and I'm actually really excited. I wish I had my GoPro and my GoPro mount, but because then I just put it on the window and it looks so shaky and bad. But yeah, we're pulling up to Auto Mafia. It's actually right up here. You can see the white building right there. That's the shop. Actually, I haven't shown you guys the new shop yet. Hold on. Definitely did not roll that. There's a school, and the shop is right here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty nice. I've been in there plenty, but you know, you already know my car's over here because, you know, the shop just got built. But we are going to, I got some more stuff that I needed. New torque wrench, because the one I was using in the last video, I don't know if you remember, I broke the stud, or not the stud, the bolt. I broke the bolt off one of the timing cover bolts. Luckily we had a random one laying around that fit. The torque wrench, for whatever reason, isn't clicking sometimes, the one that Caleb has, so I got a new one. Hopefully this will work. It doesn't go down as low as I need it to, but it's the only one I can find. So, yeah, we're just gonna hand torque it if it's lower than 120. You know, that's how we do things around here. So yeah, got some more RTV for other stuff that needs RTV because I had to redo the front cover 3 times, and it's probably still gonna leak, so I'm probably still gonna need to redo it again. But besides that, we're here, so let's get to working on this thing. All right, so here's what I got for you guys. So, in between the last video and now, what have I done? I know I've taken out the cam lockout. I've taken out the crank lockout. I've put the crank pulley on. What else? Fuel rail and injectors, whatnot. Started to get the harness reattached and all that. Now what I'm doing now is, let me see if I can get you guys to see it. So back here, see these 4 bolts right there in the hole? That's a coolant passage. And actually this bolts to the back of it right here. It sits like this on the back, like that. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bolt this back in, connect all the hoses I need to connect, and all that. I'm gonna keep moving forward with what these PDFs are telling me. So keep on moving, and I'll update you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, we have that coolant, the back coolant pipe on, everything connected over here. So what I've been doing, connected the coolant hose that goes back to that coolant pipe, plugged in this harness right here. It goes to the fuel injectors down there. So this harness goes to whatever NOx sensors, I would assume these are. Got all that connected. What else did I do? Had spare valve cover gaskets, so I installed those. And now it calls for to put, the PDF calls for to put RTV at corners of the head, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and install the new valve cover, and it's raining. It's pretty loud. I'm gonna go ahead and install the valve cover, then I'm gonna work on the high pressure fuel pump and the vacuum pump here in the back. So we're getting ready to seal this thing up, and then it's just going to be stuff like coolant hose. Wow, that is loud. Hopefully you guys can hear that, but it's pouring outside right now. But after that, it's just going to be, you know, stuff like hooking up all the vacuum oil, coolant lines to the turbo, hooking up all the coolant lines, vacuum lines, the AC, and just all little stuff. So it's not going to be too much longer. I should have, holy crap. It's blowing my mind how loud this rain is on this metal roof right now. Matt just actually ran back to the house to close all the windows up because they got all the windows open, and it just started pouring out of nowhere. But yeah, we're getting very close to starting this thing up and hoping it runs well. So I'm gonna keep working on it. I'll update you guys in a little bit. We got a valve cover on. Yeah, we got the valve cover on, all tightened down, all good to go. So next, let's see, what do we got over here? I need this thing, and not this thing. Little story for you guys, if you didn't know. I already said this in another video, but so this is a high pressure fuel pump, if some of you guys don't know. And I was having some fuel dip issues. Let me look at you guys real quick. I'm using my iPhone, so it's kind of difficult to, Jesus. It's difficult without a GoPro. Anyways, so I was having fuel dip issues where like my car would basically dip pretty far under 2,000 PSI under a watt pull. Like I was seeing, I think, man, I want to say at one point I was seeing 1,300 on a watt pull, which is fairly low. I think the what's it called? Anyways, the tune was looking for was like 2,900, and I was seeing like 1,300 or something like that. So I just decided to go ahead and replace it, so I got a new one. Anyways, story done. But this piece right here is going on next. This is the housing that actually bolts to the back of the camshaft, which the exhaust camshafts or camshaft has this square looking lobe, and that's what runs the high pressure fuel pump. So that's what this is for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these bolts out here, figure out which bolts go where. There's oil in there. I'll clean it all out. Jesus Christ. It's hard to be the cameraman and the actual mechanic. But yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that off. All right, so we got the housing all installed, tightened down. Next, what we're gonna do is we have, this is called the tappet for the high pressure fuel pump. We are going to basically put some clean engine oil on it. I have down there and that. Put some engine oil on it, put it down in there. That's what we had to do recently. I didn't show you that either. We had to put the crank, we had to turn the crank and put the camshaft at 0 lift. So we did that. Now we're gonna install this and then high pressure fuel pump, so. Where are the bolts? Maybe they're in here. Heh. I don't think so. Like 5 of those. I could have sworn I had the bolts with this pulley. Unless they're in. Aha! They're in there. So this is what, the water pump pulley? I don't even know. All I know is the PDF says to install it right here. So we're gonna install it right here. But yeah, we're making progress, guys. High pressure fuel pump and vacuum pump are on. Connected some other random things, wiring, grounds, stuff like that. I'm not gonna bore you with showing you every single little thing I do, because that will be a very long video. But we're starting to look like something here. I just gotta connect some other stuff. I'm basically going by the PDF. It's helped me out a lot. But right now we're pretty much in the home stretch here. Let's see, will this sit on there without me needing to hold it on there? So I can maybe do this video one-handed. Let's try that. There we go. But yeah, we're kind of in the home stretch here. Ooh, ding dong. Just have some other random things to button up. Like I said, that. Obviously all this wiring. Like this whole harness right here needs to go across the front of the engine. That plugs into the computer. I just removed all this to get it out of my way. A little bit easier, but gonna keep plugging along and see how far we get tonight and then come back tomorrow. So it's been probably an hour since the last update, and look at this. Kind of looks like an engine now. Don't have the intake manifold on yet, but I'm putting the wiring harness kind of where it needs to go.
Did you do a K-swap? You got a Honda motor in there now?
Yeah, because I figured, you know.
Well, that won't blow up, so.
Yeah, exactly, you know. Just
score.
Rods and pistons, I can make all the power I need.
That's true, though.
I'm just starting to route everything, fuel lines and all that stuff. All the pulleys are on. The belt's on. I still got to put the AC on. I've said that 3 times now.
It's Florida. You need AC. Don't be like me.
No. But yeah, it's really coming along pretty good, guys. So, first thing tomorrow, I'm going to keep working at it today. Hi. I'm going to keep working at it today. I want to basically get it to the point where I can put coolant and oil in it tomorrow, run it, and make sure it's running right, and then maybe go push 29 psi or something like that. I'll update you guys in a little bit with the final product for tonight, and then tomorrow morning, like I said, we'll get to it, throw some fluids in it, and see what happens. All right, guys, it's the next day. Just went to the store, a couple stores actually. Got, there it is, all my fluids. Got some coolant concentrate, some distilled water, Motorcraft oil, because we're going to run some oil through it, dry it for a little bit, then change, and I'm going to switch over to Rotella T6. Then I have 2 FL400S filters as well. So we're ready. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm working on right now. So right now, turbo's in, spinning. I'm just connecting all the oil and coolant lines and all that stuff. I had to grab my old turbo because I had put all the bolts back in it just to make sure I don't lose them. And I forgot that was at my house, so had to grab that. Basically tightening everything down right now and getting that ready. Then I'll put the downpipe on, connect the O2 sensor, connect coolant hoses, charge pipes, and I believe, you know, that's gonna be it. It's just gonna be plugging in clips after that. So we're definitely getting there. And then, you know, obviously when we go to start it up, throw some coolant and oil in it, you know, we'll be hoping for the best, but I'll keep you guys updated, keep on moving along and working on it. All right, so we have oil in it, 6 quarts. We have coolant in it. Well, like I said, we'll have to adjust it when we start the car. Battery's on. I have it, the key on right now. The fuel pump is priming. I guess the only thing to do now is go ahead and start it. I'm kind of nervous, honestly, but yeah.
You're fine. Get the car and start it up.
Kind of nervous, but I'm going to go ahead and start it. Let me know if you see anything weird.
Like a fireball?
Like, especially a fireball. Kind of hesitating a little bit, but it seems to be smoothing out. It might just be because it hasn't been started in a while. Battery's been disconnected and it's been completely pulled apart.
What was it trying to idle at?
around 900, but it's dropping to like 750 or a little or 600.
What's it usually, I know what?
I think 900-ish.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I haven't driven it in so long.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there because I kind of want to explain what's going on because I didn't do a very good job of it in the clips that I have. I just noticed that while I was editing. So basically what you saw was the car running, not very well, but it was running. Idle was kind of surging and all that, and what you don't see is me driving it around. We went for a drive and it was just not driving good. It was, you know, like just like stuttering and stumbling, and it was actually stalling and just driving like complete crap. So we had come to the conclusion the timing was off because there weren't any vacuum links or anything else like that. So I decided to go ahead and pull it apart and retime it, which the issue was I didn't put the crank on the crank stop peg, which is what you have to do when you time it to make sure everything's at top dead center. I didn't do that. It was slightly off, so it ran like crap. So basically what you're going to see in one of the next few clips is the car running and running good. And that's because I had went through the hassle of retiming everything, pulling it all back apart, resetting the timing, making sure I pay attention 100%, putting it back together. So basically that's an explanation of what exactly happened with the car the first time around. All right, guys, don't want to jinx myself yet, but I don't know if you can hear that in the background. That's an Ecoboost running. So we found out, thanks to Caleb and everybody, you know, we all worked on it. What had happened was when I was setting the timing, there's a peg that stops the crankshaft to basically put it at top dead center. And what I did when I was taking the bolt off after I set the peg, or set the crankshaft to the peg, when I took it off, I backed the crankshaft off the peg.
Turned it left.
I turned it left. Instead, this time I hit it with an impact, so it didn't turn the crankshaft. And it's running much better. You obviously saw what it was running like before, what it sounded like. It didn't sound the best. So yeah, we're up and running. Like I said, I don't want to jinx myself yet, but it seems to be running much better. Yeah, we still have some work to do. Actually, in the process, I broke off part of the tensioner here, so I gotta get a new tensioner. The AC's not on right now. I gotta put the AC on. I just wanted to start it to see how it go, but
We gotta go back to the cooling system.
yeah, we gotta go back to the cooling system, make sure the coolant is right. We gotta make sure all our hoses are on because we blew a hose off when we went to drive it before when the timing was off. And let's see, what else? Yeah, well, I haven't driven it yet, so we'll see. We'll see if it blows off again. New high pressure fuel pump, so hopefully that'll help. Hopefully we can go faster, but besides that, it seems to be idling a lot better than it was. Yeah, it sounds much better. It sounded like it was done for before. So the timing was afraid. I was afraid too. The timing was definitely off last time, but you know, we got it running. Like I said, don't want to jinx myself, but it should be good to go. We're going to Ratchet Friday this weekend this Friday at Bradenton. So hopefully we'll get to race this thing. Haven't raced it in a while. Months, probably 2.5 months now. See what I can do with a new high pressure fuel pump and head gasket and studs. So I'm excited about that. I'll obviously keep you guys updated if I have any more issues. But besides that, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you next time.